Alright, hello students, your instructor John Mandela with another screencast, and Dreamweaver here, picking up where we left off. And what I want to do is try to get this in the next 5 minutes so I don't have to make more videos. I appreciate your patience as we walk through each of these steps very carefully. So you see here, right here, is the navigation that I have, okay? So I have the unordered list, and then, right, this is the unordered list, and I want to get that over here and run horizontally. So what I'm going to do is spend a lot of time in CSS. So here's my link to CSS document. I'm going to go here, and I'm just going to start typing. So this is a tag because UL already exists as a HTML element. So I'll go there, and I'm going to give it a height of, let's say, no, that's too much, 50, let's say, 50 pixels, that's good. And I want this to be, position relative. That means it's going to be based on things happening inside that one div, which is the banner div. And I want to have it float to the left. And actually what I want to do before I do this is change this to be a compound select every banner space UL. The reason being because I might have unordered lists somewhere else in the same document, and I don't want them to be styled like this. I want only the ULs that are inside of the banner to be styled like this. That's why I have banner space UL. Alright, so I've got that. I can refresh this and see how that's going. So you can see all it's done really is make a little box that's that big. So now what I need to do is go here, banner UL LI. So that means line items that are inside the unordered list that are inside the banner will be styled like so. So these are going to be height of 50 pixels again. They are going to be position relative, so now they're relative to the UL, which is relative to the banner div. They are going to, let's see here, what else? They will float to the left, and by floating to the left it means they're trying to get to the left, and if something's in the way they'll take the next leftmost spot. And if something's that way, then they'll take the next leftmost spot. So they're trying to stick to the left as close as they can, but if something's in their way, then they'll move over one. So I've got that, and I'm going to give this a margin. So each of these little line items will have a margin right of, let's just say, 20 pixels. That's fine. So I've got that. I'm going to save that and refresh that. You can see that they're kind of like this. So that's good, but what I need to do is get rid of that bullet, right? So I'm going to go to list, style, type, none. Hopefully that will remove the bullet, and it does. You can see here that they're just like that. So maybe what I want them to do is each have some padding as well. So I'm going to give them a padding left of, let's say 30, well 20 pixels should be enough. Padding right, 20 pixels. Let's see how that works. So again, it's hard to see because these are blue against this blue area, but they're like that. And then as far as this, let me these, you know what, I'm going to keep these like this. I'm going to save this. I'm going to go and refresh this. I'm going to go into my banner ULLI because sometimes I forget certain things, and that's okay. I'm going to go to block here, and the vertical alignment, I want these to be in the middle. Hit OK. So there we go, and I can save that. I just want these to be vertically aligned there. Oh, what I could do instead of that, since they're 50 tall, I can maybe go like this, padding top, and have that be, let's just say, 15 pixels. And that looks pretty good. Pretty good, maybe even go 20. So it's more vertically aligned. That's good. And the height, since I don't need it to be 70, because how it works is you take the height amount and you add any padding you have. I don't want it to be 70 tall, so I'll just change this to 30. Let's see what happens there. That's good. I'm going to actually change this back to 15 and this one to 35. Refresh that, and that looks really good. So it's kind of, each piece of text here is going to be vertically centered in its own thing. So I'll go on from this in the next video. Stay tuned.